For over half a century, Charlton Heston has been a towering presence in Hollywood. More recently, he's also been a controversial player in America's gun debate. But now the ageing actor and activist is reluctantly bowing out of the limelight because of the onset of Alzheimer's disease. He intends this interview with American television to be one of his last public appearances.
The Lord of Hosts will do battle for us.
It is difficult to fathom the real Charlton Heston.
Behold his mighty hand.
On the one hand, he is the towering actor who starred in some of the biggest films of the 20th century. The Ten Commandments in 1956. Ben-Hur in 1959. Planet of the Apes in 1968.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
The other Charlton Heston is the president of the National Rifle Association.
Oh, yes. This is the staff of Moses. This is what I used to part the Red Sea with. Here, feel it.
Yeah, but it doesn't become me like it becomes you.
Charlton Heston says that first he is an actor. He fell in love with acting during a lonely childhood in rural Michigan. Acting was his refuge.
You've been chosen by directors to play often great men, larger-than-life characters.
Larger than life, but they were alive. Larger than the rest of us is the proper way to put it.
Heston's most famous role is clearly that of Moses. He remembers the Egyptian extras in the Ten Commandments. Most of them had never seen a movie, and they really believed he was Moses.
You cannot imagine what it's like to hear a crowd of thousands, and sometimes it is thousands, say, Musa, Musa, Musa. It's stunning. It really is stunning.
In the 1960s, Charlton Heston thought segregation was wrong, and he campaigned for civil rights when it wasn't very fashionable in Hollywood.
From my cold, dead hand.
Today, Heston's role at the NRA has made him one of the most polarizing figures in American politics.
Mr. Clinton, sir, America doesn't trust you with our 21-year-old daughters. And we sure, Lord, don't trust you with our guns.
Charlton Heston is having some second thoughts about belittling the president in public.
You once called President Clinton a liar.
Probably that was unkind of me.
You regret that?
Yes, you shouldn't call people names like that.
Not the president.
Not the president.
Heston wrote in his autobiography that all good politics is in part performance. And he often cites Ronald Reagan.
You and President Reagan have astonishingly parallel careers. Both actors, both heads of unions, both liberal Democrats become quite conservative Republicans. Mm-hmm. Both married for ever.
Forever. Yeah.
to the same woman, and now
I never thought of that, but you're right.
And now both with Alzheimer's.
And now both have Alzheimer's. Darn that last part. But there it is.
It is difficult to watch what age and Alzheimer's are doing to a man who's always appeared to be so strong.
Where you been hiding, Grandpa?
He liked himself best in the 1968 movie Will Penny, the lone cowboy dependent on no one.
You ain't fighting proper.
You're the one that's down.
In his own life, he is very dependent on this woman.
Hi, Lydia.
Her name is Lydia, and they have been married for more than 57 years.
Hello, sweetheart.
Would you tell us how you greeted your husband's medical news?
I was appalled. I was stunned. It never occurred to me that there was anything wrong.
They say about Alzheimer's, as you know, the problem is not for you. Mm-hmm. The problem is for all those around you.
Yes, I'm afraid that's true.
So what do you need to know as you go forward?
How long and how well I can sustain my condition as it is now. And when it stops being that, my life will change. Beyond a certain point, my life will be over. But I know that.
You can see the signs, of course. He forgets things, he repeats things. Slowly, he is changing. He decided to make a very public announcement about his condition because he never wanted to be in the position that he couldn't say goodbye.
I can part the Red Sea, but I can't part with you, which is why I won't exclude you from this stage in my life.
You sometimes think maybe this is a bad dream that's going to go away?
I wish. No, it's not going to go away. But you have to take it as it comes. Do the best with your life you can. And what can't be cured must be endured, as somebody said.